Big John, Big John.
All right. How's everybody on this fine Thursday evening? So I just got the Belly Poker 9000. Put that on the angle grinder and clean this shaft up pretty good. My cup style has about a 1/16 of an inch of wires on it, so I need to get a new one of those. But what concerns me is, if you look at this, how thin it is on this side, how thick it is. Don't mind the torch mark, but thick it is here, thin it is there. There's an eccentric that goes on there, and it wasn't on there. So I think this bearing spun on this shaft a little bit. It's not bad. It's not bad. But what I'm talking about, the locking collar, here's a new bearing. I know most of you probably know how this works, but there might be a few on here that don't. So you've got a set screw right there, and you've got a punch place right there. Let me set you down somewhere. Where can I do this? There we go. So you can see how this is real thick here and real thin here, and this is the same way. It's real thick on this one, real thin there. So you put the thin where the set screw is to the thick, and it pretty much centers it. Then you get the bearing on the shaft where you want it to. You get a punch, put it in here, and then you spin that, and it offsets. See how it's offset in there? And it pinches the shaft, and once you get it turned to where you want, then you set that set screw into the shaft, and it holds it. So yeah, this part was not on that bearing. So that makes me think that somebody has had this apart at some point, or they didn't put it on from the factory. But this bearing is a little tighter. But I'm gonna take a punch. I'm gonna take a punch and put a bunch of dimples in this up here. And then a buddy of mine's got some shaft Loctite. If he doesn't have any, he was gonna call me. If he doesn't have any, I'll stop and get some. It's Loctite for like thread locker, but it's made for shafts. So anyway, we're gonna get a punch and start dimpling that shaft, because how that works is when you make a dimple, that metal's got to go somewhere. So all around that dimple, it raises it up. I don't know if you've ever had anything that's knurled. Like some handles, some knife handles, and some there's lots of things are knurled. I got nothing to show you right now in here, but if it's knurled, that's how they do that. They push in, they make dimples, and then around that dimple, the metal actually comes out. So that's what we're going to do there. But we're going to do it by hand with a punch and a hammer. So we'll see how that goes. All right, the light's going to mess with you over there. So you just no rhyme or reason. Just making dimples. Now I gotta go out here and trim it. Okay, here's how I got it held up. I got 2x4 under there. Well, I was trying to rotate the auger. Well, it got in the fins and got pinched against the side, so I had to roll it backwards a little bit. I moved the 2x4, get the other long one out, sit on that end to hold the auger up, put this one back under it upright. But now we're back at it. So anyway, we're maybe half done. So we'll keep at this. Okay, all the way around. So now, where's my old collar? Of course, this is probably not gonna be a true, oh yeah, see, it stops. That's good. That one would slide on there before. Okay, let's try the new one. which actually this one should be smaller because I do believe, like I said, I do believe that other one, oh yeah, that's going to need pressed on there. That's perfect. Okay. Now we need to find the parts down there in that pile that we need, which is 4 bolts. Let's see, we need this plate, 2, 3, 4 nuts, 3 bolts, flat washers, gotta be another bolt around here somewhere. There's a couple more washers. What are we missing? We're missing a bolt. It's around here somewhere. We'll find it. All right, well, we found the missing bolt. It was laying down there in a trough under the auger. We got them all in there. Lost another one in the auger. Ended up taking that plate off, reaching in there to get that. But we got them all in there. The bearing goes on and stops where I started knurling it. So I'm going to wait, and I'd like to put it together, but I'm going to wait for that locking compound to put some on here, just to ensure that this bearing doesn't spin. So I got to give Bob a call, see if he found it. If he did, that's good. I can go over there and get it. And if not, I'll stop somewhere in the morning and buy some. So yeah, I think we're at a standstill for tonight, but Tammy come out and helped me. She was a great big help trying to get these bolts all in there, and it ain't done yet because they all got to come off to get the other bearing retainer plate on. I imagine you're supposed to take all these bolts out and take this whole assembly off of here. That would make it really easy, but then you have to readjust everything. So we're going to do it the hard way and not take that apart. So let me grab my impact and my magnet. Ooh, that's full of crap, and I can't reach my, there we go. Get stuff somewhat put away for the night, go in and eat some supper and go to work. It's Thursday night, so it's our Friday tonight, but we got to work Saturday, so it's not the weekend yet. Anyway, we'll catch up with this tomorrow.